It,
Alrighty, I guess we're live. This is the BS Wrestling Report. I am the Tampa chapter Steve. With us is the Detroit chapter Brian. We got the Columbus, Ohio chapter and Matt Beaver. We got the Northern Pennsylvania chapter of Mikey Whipwreck. Gentlemen, how are the three of you guys doing tonight?
What are we doing the Black Label Society thing now with the different fucking chapters?
I watched the little Sons of Anarchy, and they had the different chapters of the motorcycle club. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna jump on this bandwagon and go with it.
Oh, you bring up that show, man. That show, you know what? Before we even get into the thing, how about that show, brother, man? That's one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life, especially now with this last season.
Oh, yeah. Amazing. I've been all in since day one. It's great. Great.
No idea what you're fucking talking about.
You don't watch it?
No, like Stockade in the NYWC, he watches all this shit. He got the vest and the fucking jacket and the shirt. And I go, what the fuck is this? He goes, you know, it's like a motorcycle gang. I said, you don't ride a fucking motorcycle, fucking poser. But yeah, so I don't. I've heard of it, but I don't. No idea.
It's a very good show. You should watch it.
I'm so behind on shit. Like, you know, I love zombies and shit. I didn't get into the Walking Dead. So now, if I want to watch it, I'm like fucking 18 seasons too late. Fucking American Horror Story. I like that shit, but I'm fucking behind on that. Never fucking watched it.
Well, that's the
fucking the drug dealer, cocaine guy. What the hell was his name?
Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Fuck, I missed that.
Yeah, but now you can.
But I can see fucking Raw every week.
Always make time for that.
God.
All right, since you popped the seal, Mikey, what'd you think of Raw this past week?
Oh, don't even get me fucking started.
All right, and Matt?
It's fucking horse shit.
I just think Raw is getting worse and worse and worse, and I wonder why I keep watching.
I've had on a somewhat serious note, I've had this tremor and this twitch in my right hand. I'm glad you find this funny. No, seriously, yeah, I'm on the verge of fucking Parkinson's and fucking Luke Harrison season. You're fucking laughing. But no, so I have this fucking twitch thing going. No, see, you thought I was serious there for a second. It got quiet. No. But I don't know what's going on yet. I went to the neurologist yesterday, but I've had this twitch, right? And it's been going on for a couple months. And he goes, and the doctor goes, when did you start? I said, I don't know, a couple months, I guess. I'm trying to pinpoint it. Like, I don't know if it was that fucking pay-per-view that we just watched like 2 months ago. I don't know if that's when it started or what. But, no, I seriously have this twitch. Like, my fingers will, like, twitch. And, like, my hands will shake and stuff. And, like, my fingers will go numb. And if I'm holding the glass or something, I'll, like, fucking drop it because I can't feel it. But, yeah. How this all ties into how shitty Monday Night Raw is, I don't know. But I just figured I'd tell you.
I thought you were gonna bring it all together somehow. I was waiting. I'm like waiting for them to be like, and it's because I was waiting for the punchline or a kick or something. But you're just like, I don't know how it goes, but that's how exciting I am.
See, I got you. See, you figured those were going to tie together somehow, because normally I'll tie it together.
Yeah.
But there's really nothing tied together. Much like fucking Monday Night Raw, these fucking storylines. There ain't nothing to fucking tie it together.
Mikey,
all fucking shit hanging out there. No fucking reason.
Don't lie. I know that you got super excited and marked out for the bunny butt fucking Adam Rose.
I did laugh at that.
No.
What I did not understand was the 25 fucking hour match between Cesaro and fucking Ryback.
Oh yeah, that thing went forever.
Holy balls! So you want Ryback to be this big killer guy, right, and get over? But no, let's have him do 14, 15 minutes with Cesaro, who's been pushed as a fucking mid-card guy. However talented he may be. Brilliant.
Dude, Ryback, if I don't know if you noticed, but dude, that guy was sucking some fucking wind too. I didn't hate it. Didn't
look like RVD at 420. He was sucking so hard.
more or less, yeah. It looked like Rob when he was fucking hitting the pipe, but he was blown up like a motherfucker, and I think they really exposed him for what he can't do, and that's go more than 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, it was not the smartest thing in the world. Just dumb shit. Like absolutely no. Like, okay, John Cena's Well, they have fucking Ziggler out there, get his ass kicked by fucking 4 guys,
Yeah.
and then actually go into a match with Luke Harper, and then lose. How does this make any fucking sense? Why didn't you have him just get his ass kicked, start the match, have Harper clothesline him and pin him? No, let's have Ziggler make a comeback and lose any type of sympathy he may have, and then lose Clayton in the middle.
Now let's not make too much sense about this, okay, guys?
Brilliant.
That makes a little too much sense.
And where is John Cena when all his guys are getting killed? He's probably making a wish somewhere. Which actually would be a very good excuse. Oh, Ziggler, I would love to help you, but I was granting a Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, at least you'd have that going on for him, right?
Exactly.
I didn't make it through the show. I couldn't do it because it was the bunny thing just reaffirmed my decision to want to cancel the network after November's over. It really did. It's just, why do I need to see this shit? Why is it important? Who honestly gives a rat's ass about some jobber? No offense to jobbers of the world. One of my favorites is Barry Horowitz. To some jobber jobbing to a guy wearing eyeliner who's not even over. I don't fucking get it.
See, this is why I would want to keep the network. Because you don't see most of this shit on the network. It's a very minuscule portion of the network. And I'll tell you, as bad as this is, I guarantee you watch some Nitros from like 99, 2000, probably 100 times worse. So my goal next week is I'm going to watch 2 hours of Raw of Nitro from like 2000, and then watch Raw.
And then
I'm telling you, that's what I'm going to do.
There you go. You watch watch the Animal Planet, and then go watch Raw, and it'll be amazing.
I think there's a Squatch in these woods.
I wanted to bring this up because, Steve, you brought this up with the Adam Rose and the whole eyeliner thing. Obviously, Adam Rose is going to be turning heel here pretty soon. I have been on record as being one of the biggest Adam Rose haters, and I do not care for his poppy persona. But, however, I do like the direction that they're going in. I just wish that he wasn't going to be feuding with the Bunny, because I think the Bunny whole angle is really, really stupid. I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on where you see Adam Rose going as a heel, because I'm actually kind of digging his little mean streak that he's got going on.
He has a mean streak?
Well, whatever you want to call it.
I just don't get the fucking bunny thing. It's a fucking bunny.
It's a fucking bunny.
Literally.
And if you, yes, literally. And if you expose the bunny as being somebody that they're going to debut, right? He was a fucking bunny.
All right, Mikey, shoot us straight. Be honest. Tell the world you're the bunny.
Yeah.
You hear it right here first, folks.
I got nothing.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe it's Johnny Polo. Who knows? Brian, what do you think about the stupid Adam Rose and Matt's fucking mean streak thing?
I think that I don't know. I hated it. I think it's dumb. I guess if they can pull it off somehow to make it halfway interesting, if somebody of any clout is underneath that bunny suit or something, but I don't know. Do you think do you think there's going to be anybody it's going to come out, it's going to be, it's him, or you think it's going to be some jobber that's going to be try to be some new character or some new gimmick?
David Otunga.
At least it'd give him some TV time.
Oh, Mikey, who do you think it is?
Who do I think it is?
Yeah, legitimately.
I hope it's not Sami Zayn.
Ooh, that would suck.
Wouldn't it?
Dude, that'd just kill any momentum and credibility that man had.
Right. So why was he a bunny? That's what be my thing. Why was he a fucking bunny? For what point? Let's stop talking about the shit. Let's talk about my new favorite Tyson Kidd.
Dude, I'm glad that guy's getting some fucking TV time. And
About time.
whatever I'm trying to say, against Adam Rose of all fucking people, but still.
That's right.
Dude, that dude is one of the best technical wrestlers in the world today, and he's finally getting TV time. I really like it. What do you guys think?
I hope it just doesn't stop. I hope they don't do something fucking stupid and just stop it. There's no reason he can't get over. I don't understand why he comes to the ring with headphones. That's okay, but I mean, TJ, he's just awesome. He's awesome. He can have a good match with anybody. He's entertaining as shit, and any push for him is long overdue.
Yeah. I think he'd be good. I think there's talent. He's good. He's good in the ring. He's fast. He's young. They just got to give him something to go off of, right? Something to grow from.
Yeah.
Something to be.
Something to be.
I don't know. Yeah.
I definitely think that Tyson Kidd was one of the better talents that NXT had to offer. I think that after his big injury where he was out 13 months, and he went back down to NXT, it was more of a get your stuff back, get rid of the ring rust, and I'm really, really excited to see that he's actually getting some time on air, whether it be Raw or SmackDown or Superstars, what have you. I'm glad that they aren't keeping him down in NXT and trying to push some of these more green guys instead. So I'm loving what I'm seeing from him.
Yeah, I just like this. I hope they just keep it up.
He's getting TV time aside from Sunday nights on the E channel.
I watched that show once.
You loved it.
Holy shit! That show's fucking stupid. I mean, like fucking stupid.
Yeah, Total Divas. Why are we talking about this again every fucking week? Every time we have you on, somehow we talk about Total fucking Divas. No, not. It's banned.
Who, are you talking to me?
I'm talking to Brian, you, and me. Every time you're on, Mikey, somehow we rant about Total Divas. Every fucking time. It's banned from here on out.
What you guys?
If you're gonna talk, you might as well talk about women. I mean, something enjoyable.
All right. Well, something enjoyable. They look.
What'd you guys think about Eric Rowan?
Oh. I'll tell you what. I think he's less fucked than Bray Wyatt.
Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah, absolutely.
He is. They should not have made him a face. He's just a monstrous heel like Luke Harper, and to make him I am a team player or whatever he fucking says, and or is that Luke Harper? Either way, fucking stupid. Just let them go out there and be monsters. Give them both the tag belts for all they care. I don't get giving Luke the IC strap, but give them both the tag belts. That'd be a fun run. And give the Usos somebody else to face. I just think they're severely.
Speaking of that, I can't wait to see them wrestle fucking Goldust and Stardust again. I can't fucking wait.
Well, give it 6 days.
Oh, that's right. We got the bull involved this time.
Oh, I know. Oh, fucking Rey Mysterio in a bull's costume.
Yeah.
Mikey,
I like Rey.
Did you ever wrestle Rey when you were in ECW, Mike?
Yeah, once.
How was it?
It was okay. We were both hurt. My knee was fucked. His ankle was fucked. So, but it was okay. I think it's on the network. I think.
Probably. Listen to this guy. He's like, yeah, you can see me on the network. Mikey, let me ask you this.
You can see me on the network. I'm on like ECW every fucking week.
What do you think? What do you think your absolute favorite match you ever had was?
My absolute favorite match I ever had. Shit. Probably one of the ones with Tajiri against the FBI.
Ooh, one of those. The full-blooded Italian. So, all right, I can appreciate that. So, being one of the boys in the back, what's the best match you've ever seen that you had to just sit back at the curtain and sit down and watch?
ECW matches?
Sure. Any venue, any match, anything.
Well, that first Taker Shawn Michaels match, I was there for that. That was fucking really good. That was fucking very entertaining. What else was there that was fucking really fucking good?
Were you present for any of the RVD Jerry Lynn classics?
Yeah, they were good. Rob just kind of, to me, I kind of just I like Rob. I like his stuff, but some matches it's a little too herky jerky.
Wow.
Like I prefer more of the like the. You know who had a really good match I remember seeing was really fucking good? Was Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio from Halloween Havoc.
Yeah.
Back in the day, that was.
Go ahead, Brian.
I was just gonna say I remember watching that. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It just clicked in my head that I remembered what he was talking about. I was focusing on something else at the moment. Sorry.
The good match with fucking Mikey Whipwreck versus Jason Knight for the TV title. August of '94.
August of '94.
'94.
I was 14. I don't think we got you guys back in Detroit then, but
No.
it's probably on the network.
I don't think it was that good.
So if you could dance with one guy today, you get in the ring with one guy today, who would it be and why?
A current guy?
Yeah.
John Cena.
For the money?
Oh fuck yeah! Why else? I would do it for my fucking health. You said I would be in the main event.
Yeah, too. Yeah, you would, and
I know all his moves, and he doesn't move that fast, and I can take his finish really good.
Oh, a fucking inverted body slam.
I can take it. Yep.
I can take it. I can
I
do
can take
it.
it.
Put me in. I got it, coach.
Yeah, but from a wrestling standpoint, I would probably like to wrestle. Well, depends what mood I was in. If I was in like the crazy Mikey stage, I probably want to wrestle Dean Ambrose.
Oof.
If I was in my actually wanted to work and have a good match stage, I would probably pick Ziggler. If I wanted the spotlight stage, I'd say I'd probably want to wrestle John Cena.
Yeah,
Or Triple H.
Or Triple H.
Yeah.
Now, who would be somebody that you go all the way back anywhere in time? Where are you at in a match? Just anybody in the game of wrestling, somebody to put you up, somebody from any era, anything, any whatever federation, whatever you call it. Like
Either
that.
Randy Savage or Bret Hart.
There you go. Savage would be cool. Savage is fucking nuts.
Yeah, brother. All right, I have a burning question.
Brother, that's a nice shirt.
Did you ever meet Randy?
Oh yeah. In WCW. Here's a fucking story for you.
Go ahead.
Here's a story. Huge Randy Savage fan. Huge. Like, when he came in to WWF in like late '85, I guess he started. Yeah, I like wrestling. My brother watching it. I remember like the Iron Sheik started some boot camp match. That kind of got me into it, and I was watching it, and it was okay. I didn't really have anything I was like hooked on. I like Paul Orndorff a little bit, Mr. Wonderful, but when fucking Randy Savage came in, that was it. All fucking bets were off when he came in. This fucking guy is tremendous. So I was a huge Savage mark, fucking forever. Even when he wore the fucking cowboy hat nonsense, even then. But so it was Spring Stampede against Scotty Riggs, and we had a match for some God for no reason on pay-per-view. And I had like a gargoyle T-shirt on, I guess. And I'm walking down the hallway of the building, and Savage is walking the other direction, just him. And he's walking with his arms out, the Randy Savage walk that he walked all the time. And I'm looking at him. He stops. He goes, "Mikey, brother, you have the sun, the moon, and the stars on your shirt. You are indeed intergalactic." And he gave me the fist pound, and I just kept walking. And I'm standing there like, oh my God, that was awesome.
Well, how do you even respond to something like that?
I didn't. I just stood there like probably my mouth on the floor. It's like, holy shit, that was just the fucking greatest thing ever.
Yeah, just Macho Man coming up to you and speaking gibberish in tongues of things that you have no idea what he's really talking about, and just
telling me that I was indeed intergalactic. I just kept walking. Like, oh God, that was fucking great.
It was all worth it. All these years, it was all worth it.
Oh, well, it's just for that. And Bobby Heenan shaking my hand.
How was meeting Bobby Heenan? How was that like? How was he,
Oh,
out of not being in front of the TV, if you will?
he was awesome. He was like he was on TV. Always with the fucking one-liners, always, making a joke. He says to me one time, he goes, well, when I first get, he goes, your name is Whipwreck? I said, yeah. He goes, will you lose a bet? I go, I think so. And he goes, do you mind if I play with your name a little bit? I said, Brain, you can do whatever you want. He goes, really? I said, yeah, I don't care what you say. I said, you can say. He goes, that's a nice fucking chain, sheep dick. He goes, the people around here, I make fun of them, they get pissed off, think I'm making fun of them. I said, you please make fun of me. I said, you can make fun of me all day long. I said, I'll be fucking thrilled.
Yeah.
So I think I got over with him just for that. And he definitely, that first match with Kidman, he called me sheep dick. He played around with my name a bit, which is pretty funny. And so after the show, I see him, and he goes, I go, hey, I heard you were playing with me. I go, I heard you call me sheep dip. He goes, no, that's what I told him I called you. I called you sheep dick. Tonight, kid, you were a lamb penis. And I said, okay. So I'm just fucking marking out huge, right? So then, as my push went nowhere, he comes back, he goes, sheep dick, let me tell you something. He goes, this place is a sinking ship. Just remember two things, the 1st and the 15th. I go, what's that? He goes, that's when you get your check. That's all you care about. 1st and the 15th of every month, you get your paycheck. I said, okay. And another time I see him, he's sitting in a chair, and he looks all like depressed. He's sitting there with like a water bottle. And I go, what's up, Brain? He goes, they got me. I go, what? He goes, they got me. I go, who got you? He goes, Eric. I go, what do you mean he got me? He goes, they caught me drinking at ringside. I go, how? He goes, I don't know, I'm sitting there with my water bottle. I said, well, how'd you get caught? He goes, I don't know, must have been the olive in the bottom. He had the olive in his water bottle.
Fucking martini ringside.
I don't know if he's fucking with me or what, but it was just pretty funny.
That's funny.
Then he comes to me, he hands me a piece of paper, and it says, 5544544. I'm like, what the fuck? He goes, sheep dick, can you tell me what this says? And I'm going, 5454544. I go, I'm like, 554. I go, I don't know. He goes, Booker T told me it's his phone number, but I don't get it.
Oh
Yep.
my! Oh.
The Brain.
The Brain. Oh.
But Tony Schiavone walks by. He goes, man. He goes, if I had a head like his, I'd have him circumcised.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was just like constant. He told me the time he was going to. They were going to the airport, and they had to pay a toll. And he said it was like maybe it was like Florida or something. It was really early in the morning, and it was humid, and it was just nasty. And they got to the toll booth, and he says he'll pay the toll. He was in the back seat, so he pulls up, and in this toll booth, there's this lady, had to be 400 pounds, in this little toll booth, right? So he gets there, and he says to her, he goes, "Good morning." He goes, "Ooh." He goes, he's doing the it's hot thing. He goes, "Ooh, you have to be hot and uncomfortable in there." It's like, well, it is hot. He goes, "No, there can't be much air left in there."
Oh man, the Brain. So he was just as quick-witted. I'm sure he had to actually probably dial it back from being on TV to what his personality really would want him to, what he was really wanting to say. Things that.
Oh, he was fucking. He had me laughing like nonstop. He was hilarious.
Oh, I believe it. Like the guy was. I mean, he was hilarious. He had me laughing just on TV all the time. Just everything that he would do and say. And I mean, when we talked to Tito Santana a few months ago, we were talking to him and said, did all those things that the Brain would say to you, were those, was he ribbing you, or did you guys, was there any real heat, was there anything there? And he's like, no, I enjoyed it. I wanted the Brain to make fun of me, because then people were talking about me. It just, it was one of those things. He was excited that he called it the Flying Burrito and called him Chico Santana and all that jazz.
Exactly, and he would tell me that fucking Sid and fucking Luger would get pissed.
Well, you talk. I don't know. Those two guys. Those personalities seem to be somewhat of.
I was about to say, does that surprise anybody that those two would get pissed?
Well, I go, Sid really gets mad. He goes, well, he's an idiot. He's stunned for a response when you say hello.
Like, what did they want the brain to say about him?
Wow, he's really good. Look at him. Ooh.
But you never
He's
said that
really
about
tall.
Really tall. He's got curly hair.
Yeah, he's got curly hair. Ooh. Look at the chin on that guy. Oh. Good thing he's not a boxer. Ooh, what a target.
Now, speaking of Sid, we can kind of dive into that a little bit. How was working with him? I know he had his little stints through ECW. Did you have any fun stories about Sid? Anything that you want to do with him? I know that guy's got to have some good ones.
No, Sid was actually cool with me. So was Luger, actually. I had no problems with them. I mean, I didn't really have much, No. I mean, Sid gave me a powerbomb once on Nitro before I quit. But yeah, I mean, even Luger was cool. I mean, I was like no threat for anybody.
Yeah,
I wasn't taking their spot, but they were cool to me. Better than fucking Jerry fucking Flynn.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fucking hand job, that guy.
Really?
Oh, he. I don't know if he had personal issues or he had fucking, pill gimmick issues, but what a fucking douche. God, I have to tell you, he's a load that should have been swallowed, I said. God. Terrible. Like, it just really, not nice. Like, I rode with him one time, it was just, not enjoyable. Horrible. Gimmicked up the whole time and just nasty, yeah.
Because you never know. I mean, we only give him the personalities we see on TV, right? From being the fan perspective. So you're looking at him and it's like, I don't know. He always put on good matches, him and RVD and things along those lines. And so you're going, oh, this guy, And then you hear the story. Yeah, he was a shithead. Or I always find.
Oh no, not Jerry Lynn.
Oh, I thought you
Jerry
said
Flynn.
Lynn. Oh, my bad. I thought you said Jerry Lynn.
No, I love Jerry. Jerry's the complete opposite.
I'm like, holy shit.
No, Jerry's like the greatest guy in the world. Jerry Lynn. Jerry Flynn, the guy with the black hair. He thought he was a kickboxer.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
That guy's a douchebag. Let's clear that up. Jerry Flynn.
Yes, not Jerry Lynn. Not Jerry Lynn. I love Jerry. Lynn. Not Flynn. He was in like Flynn, like Lynn. Flynn.
Fuck.
Linny Flynn, Henny Flynn, Jerry Flynn, Jerry Flynn, Lynn Flynn. Yeah, Jerry Flynn.
Jerry Flynn.
Asshat.
Oh, boy.
Fuck.
All right, Mikey, I got to ask you a question.
Yes.
We are dying to hear some real fucking awesome road stories, and I know you got a couple. I know I want to hear them, Matt wants to hear them, Brian wants to hear them. Anybody who listens to this podcast wants to hear them. Let's hear them. Let's give us a couple.
Give us a couple. Gotta
let's see. You think of the ones that I can talk about.
The one you told us last time about the 4 Paul Heymans on one flight was hilarious. I was dying.
Do I look like a Rosenthal to you?
Come on, Matt, you got to hear this. Mikey, tell us the story.
Yeah, I haven't heard this one yet.
Okay, all right, so ECW back in the day, they would get, I don't know if Paulie would read the newspaper or what at the town we were going to, but he would look for bereavement tickets for the airlines because you get them cheap. Last minute flights cheap, right? So he would go through, or he would use like Fleeker Flyer miles. Now back in like 94, 95, you didn't need your fucking, your fingerprints and your fucking retina scan, all that bullshit to get on the plane. You just gave your ticket and you get on the plane. So Taz and I and Dreamer and Cactus were all there, and all of us are fucking Paul Heyman. They're fucking, plus the real Paul Heyman. There's like 5 Paul Heymans on this plane. I said, can you imagine this fucking thing goes down? Paul Heyman died 5 times. But we get all kinds of different gimmick tickets. Okay, you're going to be David Rosenthal. Okay, David Rosenthal, because your Uncle Morty died. Okay, whatever. So we're down in Florida, and Ron Simmons not there. I said, well, where the fuck is Ron? So the first day, Ron's not there. The second day, Ron comes in. He pulls in with his wife, and she is pissed. I think his wife is Lottie. My beautiful wife, Lottie. I don't know. I think that's her name. But anyway, he comes in. He's pissed. And he's sitting in the locker room. He goes, do you believe this? I had to drive down from Atlanta. I said, really, what happened? He goes, I go get on the plane, and I give them my ticket. They wouldn't let me board. I go, well, why? What happened? He goes, do I look like a Rosenthal to you? Big Ron Simmons, 6'4", 270 pounds, black man, with the name of David Rosenthal. They wouldn't let him on the plane. So he goes, do I look like a Rosenthal to you?
Oh, yeah, that's a damn... hit us with another one, then we got to ask you a personal story that you talked about with Brian and I last time.
Okay. So what's another good one? You guys remember Pablo Marquez?
Vaguely.
Okay.
No, but
This will be good then. So Cactus, Mick Foley has a bookie out in Pittsburgh. Steel City Wrestling or whatever the fuck it was. It was me, him, and Pablo got booked. And Pablo wanted to catch a ride with us. So Cactus is driving, I'm in the passenger seat, and Pablo's in the back seat. Now, like a fucking 4-year-old, he wouldn't sit in his seat. He had to keep, leaning forward into the front seat between the seats and talking. And the whole trip, he's going, Cac baby, Cac baby, Cac baby, because I guess Cactus is too hard to say. He's Cac baby, Cac baby, Cac baby. So finally Cactus goes, Pablo, I've been called Michael, I've been called Mick, I've been called Mickey, I've been called Cactus, I've been called Jack. Even in Japan, I've been called Cactus. Never once have I been called Cock. I'd appreciate it if you didn't call me Cock again. Especially after saying cock, saying baby. So he goes, okay, Cac baby. So he didn't get it. So we're driving that a little bit more, and Pablo goes, Cac baby, I'm going to be the PWI Rookie of the Year. So I guess it's like 95, I guess. And Pablo's like, and Cac's like, okay, cool. No, Mick, Cac baby, I'm really going to be the PWI Rookie of the Year. And he keeps saying it over and over again. I'm like, okay, you're going to, what the fuck? Dude, sucking after stick? What the fuck's going on here? So Cactus finally says to him, he goes, Pablo, what makes you think that your illustrious career is going to allow you to win the PWI Rookie of the Year? And he goes, well, I'm the PCW Light Heavyweight Champion. And I go, the what? I'm the PCW Light Heavyweight Champion. So Cactus goes, Pablo, what is PCW? Oh, Pennsylvania Championship Wrestling. So Cactus goes, okay. He goes, plus, I'm going to have all my friends that are going to vote for me, and I'm going to win. So Cactus goes, Pablo, I don't mean to break it to you here, but the Rookie of the Year balloting is really not real. They just pick somebody. And to show you how it is, Mikey didn't even win last year, and he was an ECW TV champion. He was tag team champions with me, and Mikey still didn't win. He lost to 911. He goes, yeah, but I'm the PCW Light Heavyweight Champion. So Cactus goes, Pablo, let's just say that 300 people. No, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say 1,000 people know that you were the PCW Light Heavyweight Champion. Okay, Cac baby. Okay, Cac baby. He goes, so being that there are, just say, 1 billion people in the world, you'd have to find one in every 1 million to find one who knows that you're the PCW Light Heavyweight Champion. So he thinks about it. He goes, that's okay, I can still win. But Pablo, what you're not understanding is you'll have to find twice as many to find one who gives a shit. And the kid just sits and collapses in the back seat. Didn't say another word for 3 days. He was so distraught that Cactus said to him he had to find twice as many to find someone who gave a shit about him being the PCW Light Heavyweight Champion. And he didn't say shit for like 2 days. So when he finally leaves, we drop him off and he goes, Cac baby, I'm going to win.
He's back at it.
He was back at it. Long story short, he didn't fucking win. I don't know who won, but yeah, he did win. But yeah, he was devastated.
Who ended up winning?
I have no idea. You have to look it up online. It's with the computer.
What year was it?
1995.
That is a classic there. He's just poor guy gets his fucking heart broken and doesn't say anything for 3 days on the road.
Yeah. So here's another story for you.
Oh, good.
So you guys know Tony Mamaluke, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, do you remember when he was on Nitro, when he was tarred and feathered and he passed out from a concussion?
Oh, my God.
Vaguely, but
okay.
Yeah.
He got tarred and feathered. Do you know why he got a concussion?
No.
Here's a story for you. So we're all hanging out, the Devil, me, Mamaluke, a couple other guys. And this is before he started in ECW, Mamaluke. And I don't know if he just broke up with his girlfriend or what, but he was all very, very upset, very bummed out. So he said, "Hey, Mamaluke, we got a girl coming over. We'll go in the bedroom there. She's in the bedroom, so go ahead, have at it. It'll cost us a lot of money, but go have a good time." So he goes into the bedroom, comes out. He goes, "You motherfuckers!" Comes out. We had a blow-up doll in the bedroom with him. He throws it out, and we had this big blow-up doll which we named Brandy. And so, being that we're drinking and heavily and wrestlers and stupid, we started, taking beer bottles and things and sticking it in the different orifices of this blow-up doll. So, of course, because we're wrestlers, we decide that we're going to, perform wrestling moves on this blow-up doll. So we're giving it power bombs, power drivers, things like that. Well, I decide that I'm going to climb to the top of the couch and drop a Randy Savage elbow off the top of the couch onto this blow-up doll, which at the same time happens to have a beer bottle up her ass and up her gimmick. So I drop the elbow on this blow-up doll. The fucking beer bottle shoots out of her fucking gimmick, hits Mamaluke in the head, knocks him out. 2 days later, the motherfucker's on Nitro, tarred and feathered, and passes out. Poor kid got knocked down from a beer bottle again, instead of a blow-up doll squat.
The answer to your question for the PWI Rookie of the Year in 1995. Do any of the three of you have a legitimate guess?
I have a legitimate guess because I just looked it up.
Damn you, Matthew.
Duke the Dumpster Drozy.
Close. It was another bad gimmick. Brian, who do you think?
The Goon.
Matt, hit him with it.
Alex Wright.
Oh, Alex Wright.
Das
Yeah, he
one.
was good though. He was good.
Yeah,
but he was good.
This list is kind of flawed to me because in 2007, Hornswoggle won the Rookie of the Year.
Well,
Hey,
now it drops off a bit.
Steve, you might like this. The most inspirational wrestler of the year in 1995, Barry Horowitz.
Ooh. Pat myself on the back right now. All right.
Horowitz.
All right, Mikey, so the last time you were on with Brian and I talking about shit in a cell, you told us a story about how a car got misplaced.
Horrible fucking situation.
Dude, I mean, all right, so Brian and I got to hear this, and that's it.
Okay.
If you would be willing to share this.
I didn't say this on air, this story?
No.
I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to,
No, I didn't say it on air last time.
No.
Oh, all right. Well, here's the fucking story.
Yes.
So, my wife sends me to the store, right? Milk, eggs, and bread. Got it. She was writing it down. I said, nope, I got it. Milk, eggs, and bread. No fucking problem. So I go to the store. I park. I go inside. Milk, eggs, and bread. I said, okay, I got it. I'm very proud of myself. I remember everything without any type of incident. I walk out, go to get my car. My fucking car is gone. I said, well, what the fuck is going on? I said, shit. So I'm walking around the parking lot like a fool, looking for my car. They go, no, I fucking parked the thing right fucking here. Son of a bitch. Somebody stole my fucking car. So now I'm fucking panicking a little bit. So I pick up the phone and call her. I said, hey, you got to come get me. She goes, well, what happened? I go, somebody stole my car. She goes, what? I go, yeah, somebody stole my car. I said, you have to come. She goes, did you call the police yet? I said, no. I said, I figured I'd call you first because you have to come get me. I said, so I'm going to call the police now. She goes, wait a minute. I go, what? She goes, someone stole your car. I go, yeah. She goes, someone stole your car. I go, that's what I fucking said. She goes, well, dipshit, you took my car. And I was looking at her car the entire time.
One of those blonde moments.
One of those concussion moments.
One of those, yeah, I was going to say, one of those too many Super Nintendos to the head moments.
That fucking hurt. Bust me open with that damn thing.
Hey, Mikey, I wanted to ask you real quick while we're on the whole story-telling binge. Who did the stunner first? You or Austin?
Jimmy Garvin.
Jimmy Garvin.
Seriously.
Fair enough.
I don't know, maybe Johnny Ace was doing it, but the first time I saw it was, you guys can go back and watch it, it's probably on the network. Jimmy Garvin came back after being gone for a while, and he had cut his hair. He was a pilot, and I don't know who he wrestled, but he beat somebody. I don't know if he beat him or not, but he hit this move. He called it the 911, and it basically was an ugly stunner. That's the first time I saw it, and I wanted to steal it. When Jimmy Garvin did it. Steve Austin says he got it from Michael Hayes.
From you, right?
Well, he says Michael Hayes gave it to him. So I told Steve, I was talking to him a bit. I said, I need to get on your podcast. I said we need to have a verbal debate about the origin of the stunner, Whippersnapper. I said because inquiring minds want to know. So hopefully we're going to work out the thing where I'll be on Steve's show at some point, and we will discuss this once and for all in public as to who stole what from who.
Yeah. Well, then you got Disco Inferno doing it, in the chart buster, right? So
that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. Actually, when I wrestled Disco Inferno on Thunder, or whatever the fuck it was, I actually gave him a variation of the chart buster. That I used to do was the stunner. We hook him like what's Goldust do? The curtain call where he picks you up, like a reverse DDT.
Yeah.
And he kind of picks you up. Yeah. Well, that way it would simply twist into the stunner. I said, hey, do it this way. It'll get a pretty cool pop. And it did. He didn't even say fucking thank you. Prick. Fucking Gilberti.
Oh, fucking Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno.
That was a
Disco
whack
Fever.
gimmick.
Yeah.
I'm sure the guy was nice as I don't know, I don't know him, but I just know his gimmick stuck balls.
Gilberti.
His gimmick didn't suck as much as what was it, the cat?
Ernest the Cat Miller.
The 3-time world karate champion.
James Brown.
He was in, was it him and Brodus Clay shared the same music, right?
Yes. Somebody call my mama. Brodus Clay. What do they call the Monstrous BC they call him now?
Monstrous BC, yeah.
Well, at least he'll be on Destination America, so it means fucking 10 people will be able to watch the show now. It's good.
Yeah, there you go.
Holy shit.
Mikey,
I feel bad for them.
Do you keep up on TNA or Impact or whatever they're calling it these days?
No.
Fucking one word. No.
No.
Well, why beat around the bush? No.
I mean, you got your boys, Devon and Bubba Ray on there.
I'm happy for them. They're getting paid, not me.
Touche.
If I watched that show, I feel like they'd have to owe me and they'd have to pay me to watch that show.
My roommate had Spike TV on earlier, and Cops was on. As soon as Impact came on, he's like, "Do you see this shit?" I'm like, "Please don't, just change the channel." So he turned on C-SPAN.
It's more intelligent.
Is that a true
program?
Is that a true story?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So I hear that they're supposedly moving now to Wednesday nights.
On a network that nobody has.
from 9 to 11.
What,
I get it. I get it, and I get it in HD. Ooh.
Whoa, oh
So
man.
so I can see that shit crystal clear.
What channel are they going to?
Destination America.
Oh, I've never even heard of that. I don't know if I.
I
Could...
think the Discovery Networks, TLC, the Discovery Channel, they own it. But it's not, TNA is not good enough to put on Discovery Channel, or TLC. They can put the midget people and fucking 18 wives and counting and sister wives, but they can't put wrestling on. How bad is that?
Midget people and 18 wives, but fuck the wrestling.
Pretty much.
Right.
Sister wives of the Amish people coming, breaking Amish or whatever the hell the fuck it is.
So let me ask you this, Mikey, and so let's say Dixie Carter called you right now with an offer. Would you love TNA and go work for him?
No.
What about Jeff Jarrett and GFW?
No.
What about Booker T and his what is it, Big Time or whatever? What about Booker T?
No.
How about PWS out in Jersey?
No.
Oh, all right. How about Jimmy, the manager of Target?
I'm there. because here's the fucking deal. Target probably not going out of business. So if I work with Jimmy, I'll probably have a job for life.
And you'll get 10% off all your purchases.
There you go. See?
So win-win.
It's all about the money.
So
no.
What do you got coming up soon?
What's that? Thanksgiving next week. I'm gonna have turkey and sweet potatoes, cranberry sauce, and apple pie, turnips, mashed potatoes, gravy, apple pie, pumpkin pie for dessert, stuffing. And,
are you doubling up on the apple pie because you said it twice?
I'll double up on the apple, fucking triple up on the pumpkin.
Dude,
I made a chirpumple one year for Thanksgiving, and it was amazing. Does anybody know?
A what?
A chirpumple.
Hashtag
Chirpumple?
blocked.
Yeah. Let me explain this because it is amazing, and I've got pictures, and I'll share them. So I took a pumpkin pie and I baked it inside of a white cake, and then I baked a cherry pie inside of a chocolate cake, and an apple pie inside of a spice cake, and then I stacked them all on top of each other, and then frosted it, and then you cut it, and you get a little piece of everything. A little cherry, a little pumpkin, a little apple, all with some cake on it. It was fat kid delight.
Which pair of panties were you wearing while you cooked all this?
Hey, bust my balls all you want, player, but I got to eat it, and it was amazing.
Wouldn't it just be easier to have someone make all these things and just take like a fork full of everything?
Well, somebody had to make it right, and so I made it.
Yeah, but you got to put shit inside of shit and everything else. What a fucking pain in the balls. Like a fucking turducken. Have you heard about this shit?
Yeah. I ordered one off the internet one time. I didn't make that, but I ordered it. Had my
How was the turducken?
Oh, it was amazing.
A fucking chicken instead of a duck instead of a fucking turkey.
Yeah, with stuffing in between each layer. Ooh, good stuff.
I just gained 7 pounds listening to you guys talk.
Yeah, so I have Thanksgiving coming up next Thursday. And then Friday, we have Black Friday. I'm going to get up early and go shopping.
Why the fuck are you getting up early? Those sales fucking started yesterday. They start so early now.
Listen, the boss wants to go shopping Friday morning. Mikey wants to get lucky Thanksgiving weekend. I'm getting up early and going shopping.
All right. What's on the shopping list? What do you get? A new Xbox or something?
I was debating getting the new Xbox. The best is getting the fucking new TV for my office.
Always gotta have it.
I gotta get some fucking surround sound because the speakers on this TV I have now are shit.
Always gotta have a TV in the bathroom. I can never say it enough. Gotta have a TV in the bathroom.
A TV in the bathroom.
Yeah, you said the office.
Oh no, my real office, not the little office.
The little office. So Mikey Whipwreck. Now that is something I thought I wouldn't hear, is that Mikey's getting up and going on Black Friday. Now, granted, you just said the boss said you were, who wanted to go, but I just see you giving somebody a whippersnapper while you're out there trying to fight these stupid deals and fight somebody over 96 cents on a pair of socks.
No, I just stand there and just try to stay out of the way.
It's like you almost need to take like a 12-pack of beer with you to stand in line.
I would in a Burger King cup. If you do it in a Burger King cup, you can get away with it.
Dude, that sounds like an awesome idea.
That was like the devil when he blew his hand off. He wanted you ever hear that story when he blew his hand off?
I have not.
Oh, well, the sinister minister. Have you heard about it when he before the pay-per-view? Okay. Well, it was November to Remember whatever fuck ever, and we're sitting there, and he goes, when you with the jury come out to the curtain, I'm going to shoot a fireball between your heads. I said, okay. During the entrance, I said, okay, cool. He goes, Mikey, I'm going to make a chic gimmick. Now, he had this little magician thing where it's like a little copper tube with like a button, a battery, and a fucking little connector. And you put flash paper in this copper tube. And when you hit the button, it, work with the battery, heated up this little filament, and then lit the flash paper, and it made like a little cannon for the flash paper to shoot out. Right? So he goes, Mikey, I'm going to make a chic gimmick. I said, okay. So this little fucking fireball thing, you're supposed to take 1/8 of a sheet of flash paper. The flash paper came like 8.5 by 11 sheets. We're supposed to use like 1/8 sheet. He took like the whole sheet and was trying to cram it in there. So he couldn't get it in. So he takes his toothbrush and he's jamming it in the end of this fucking copper tube, trying to get it in there. Well, I guess as he was jamming it in with the toothbrush, his finger hit the little button. And basically, because now the flash paper couldn't come out the top because it was so tight, it was jammed in with the toothbrush. Where's it going to go? Out the side. So basically, he made like a mini pipe bomb in his hand. And all you hear is, bam! And blood is pouring out of his hand. Like the whole palm of his hand and his fingers got fucking blown to shit.
Jesus.
Right? So he's sitting there, blood's pouring out. So he grabs and squeezes his wrist, and he runs into the sink. Right? He goes, Mike, he goes, this is not good. I said, no, this is not good. Right? And I look in the mirror, right? And I had blood and hand and finger bits all across my face. It was disgusting.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
So in the middle of all this panic, Vandy stops, very calmly turns to me and goes, Mikey, you seem to have a bit of my hand hanging from the bridge of your nose. And I look in the mirror, and I'm just fucking covered. Nasty.
Was he?
It looked like, you ever see Pulp Fiction?
Yes.
Remember when John Travolta shoots the kid in the head in the back seat?
Shit, you shot Marvin in the face.
That's what, my face looked like that back window. That's what it looked like.
That is gross.
Oh, it was disgusting. I'm like, oh. And meanwhile, the guy's hand is like fucking blown apart, right? So he's standing there, right? And he's got his hand, he's really got his wrist clamped down pretty good. So the bleeding has kind of stopped for the most part on his hand. And he's like, oh my God. So they call the ambulance and stuff. Hack walks in and goes, yo, that's a great fucking rib. Are you doing that in your promo? So Hack thought it was a fucking gimmick that we were doing, right? So like, oh, okay. So Vandy stops and he pulls his red vest jacket away, and he has like a black shirt on, and this one spot looked like it was all wet, right? He rips it open, and he's got this big gash in his stomach, I guess, because it blew up part of his stomach too. It almost looked like a movie when the hero comes, saves the day. You think everything is fine. He looks down, and he's shot in the stomach, and then he dies. Well, when Vandy saw that he was shot in the stomach with this fucking pipe bomb, he turned pale white and almost passed out. He goes, I'm dead, that's it. So he goes to the hospital, and we have the match, and I call him later. I go, hey, Vandy, what's up? Everything good? He goes, Mikey, I'm all medicated up. I said, okay. He goes, can you bring me a beer in a Burger King cup? So yeah, he's in the IV on fucking morphine, and he's drinking beer out of a Burger King cup.
And that's how we bring it back. We connect it. It all comes connected together.
Somehow, some way, it comes back together.
So did they have to so his hand was pretty fucked up, right? I mean,
that's pretty fucked up. Which is probably why to bring it completely full circle, why my fucking hand twitches and tremors. It's probably sympathy pain for the devil. Sympathy for the devil. That's what it is.
At least you're not Jose Canseco. He was cleaning a gun like a week or so ago and shot his finger off. Then he had it reattached, and then he was playing a poker tournament and his finger fell off. So now he's selling it on eBay.
You know, I saw on eBay. My friend actually showed this up. Somebody on eBay won a bidding for one of Ron Jeremy's pubic hairs.
Oh my God! I'm going to throw up in my mouth a little bit.
I said, "What the fuck is that?" He goes, "Yeah, it was on eBay. Ron Jeremy's pubic hairs, and it's this envelope with like a clear center, and there it is, this fucking curly fucking pube."
That's got to be fake. I've seen every single one of Ron Jeremy's movies, and he shaves clean.
Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, why would anybody even forge a fucking pubic hair?
I bet it smells great.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. Selling pubic hairs, twitching hands, blowing off fingers. It's been a hell of an hour, guys.
Yeah, I'm fucked up.
Good times. All right. Well, I don't know. Anybody else got anything real quick? We've been chatting here for a little over an hour now. Usually this
Mikey, you want to come back next week and talk about that shithole known as Survivor Series?
Maybe. I don't know if I'm watching it.
Me neither, but I guess I have to.
All right. Well, we don't know. We can make it.
Have. We'll see. If I watch it, I'll let you know. If not, I'll have to pass, which may be a good thing, because I don't know if I could stomach another fucking shitty fucking show.
Well, I'll text you on Monday, see if you watched it. And if you know, anytime you just got some shit on your mind and you just want to sit down and just talk wrestling, talk life, talk beer, talk pubes, talk fingers, whatever, Mikey, you have an absolute open invite. Just text me and let me know you want to do it, and we'll make it happen.
Yeah, sounds good. And by the way, how fucked is Bray Wyatt?
Oh, what?
What?
Yep.
How fuck is Bray Wyatt? Oh, yeah.
Fucking poor guy.
It's a shitty situation anyway, because with him feuding with Dean Ambrose, you got Dean Ambrose, who's pretty much white hot, and you got Bray Wyatt, who's probably one of the better gimmicks in all of wrestling over the past couple years, and neither one of these guys can lose, but somebody's going to lose at Survivor Series, so it's just a shitty situation all over.
Eric Rowan is in a better spot than Bray Wyatt.
What?
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Cena. We really appreciate you doing business with fucking Bray Wyatt.
And if we would have talked 6 months ago, and we would have talked about who would be in the Wyatt family the first one to ever hold gold in the WWE, and we say that it's Luke Harper, of course, you know, the internet people would have been like, oh, well, I saw Luke Harper in the Indies, and he was definitely better, but more people than not would have said Bray Wyatt, and yeah, he's fucked.
Yeah, he's fucked. Poor guy. Too talented to be fucked, but he's fucked. So here's the thing, youngsters in the wrestling business. If you have a chance to go into a program with John Cena and you want to have a career after that, don't.
Don't.
Like for me, who doesn't want to do absolutely anything, me wrestling John Cena would be a good thing. If you're up and coming, avoid John Cena like the plague.
Do you consider John Cena to be the Ebola of wrestling?
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not even him. You know, it's the way they book it and stuff. Because I'm sure if he had his way, you know, he would do things a bit differently. But I just, you know, I don't get it.
I don't either. But with that said, Matt, you got any final words for the ECW Triple Crown winner, the Whippersnapper himself?
Mikey, this is the second time that I've had the opportunity and the privilege to speak to you. The first time was after a pay-per-view because Steve couldn't make the show and I filled in for him. And
Right.
I tell you what, this is one of the best experiences I've ever had. I laughed my ass off for about an hour straight. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Oh man, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, it's you know, we like to bash wrestling and stuff, but deep down we all like wrestling. And if you can't fucking make fun of something, just have a good time. You know, as frustrating as the product may be, you know, we're in the wrong business.
Yeah.
So we take it for what it is. We rant and rave, but deep down we all like wrestling. We just wish they get their shit together.
Yeah, he's great.
Absolutely, I appreciate that. Thank you.
To come back around.
Eventually.
Yeah, that's it. Cool, man. Well, like I said, I appreciate you coming on, hanging out. It's always a good time, just laughing and bullshit, and having a good time.
Thanks, man.
Cool, man.
Good times. Good times.
Well, have a great Thanksgiving with all your double and triple cherry pie or pumpkin pie and apple pie or whatever.
Your pumple pimple. What the fuck was it? What the fuck was it?
Cure
A
pumple.
what?
Cure pumple.
Is that like a fucking blumpkin?
Yeah, something like that. Just to the right of that. But yeah, anyways, enjoy your Thanksgiving. Have a good time shopping out there. I'll be sure to tune into your Twitter account that day because I'm sure you'll be posting with some hilarious.
Bright and early. I think she wants to get up at fucking 4:30. It'd be great.
I
Get
can't.
some Doorbusters.
I'm
But
ready.
just remember, when you're standing in line waiting for an 8-cent DVD you'll never watch, you can come on here and talk about it.
There you go.
I'm going to sell it on eBay.
Sell it on eBay with a pubic hair.
That's it. Oh.
Fucking A. All right, guys. Well, we got to get the fuck out of here. But we'll holler at you later, Mikey, and have a good Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you soon, man.
All right, guys. Have fun. Have a good one. Stay safe.
Yep.
Pumpkin pumper nipple, fucking pumpkin.
Bumper plumpkin nipple.
See you, buddy.
Yeah.
Bye.
That was us with our resident